What is good, fight fans? This is Dash's Corner. And I've been gone for a minute off of this. And shit just keep popping up, one thing after the next. But, man, David Lemieux might be fighting Miguel Cotto in December on the 2nd. And the fight will be, if it is going to happen, it's going to be held at Madison Square Garden in New York City. And it's going to be an HBO pay-per-view fight. Now, I'm glad that Miguel Cotto is not getting either one of Triple G or Canelo, because there was talk of him trying to fight the winner of that fight, and it just worked out as a draw. You ain't gonna fight neither one of them. But I mean, I'm kind of glad that they didn't entertain the idea of fighting Cotto in the first place, because that's just a fight that I don't want to see, and a fight that I know Canelo or Triple G would win easily against Cotto. That's just how I feel. But I'm just glad that it's not going to be Kell Brook. I do not want Kell Brook to be the one to get a title shot at 154. You had one fight at 154 and you lost. So your next fight should not be for a fucking title. Okay? And I don't know how long ago it was, but it's been a few weeks, maybe a month ago, a little over a month ago. Kell Brook asked to fight Miguel Cotto. He called him out and he wanted to fight him. Of course, you already know why. He wanted to beat him and get the title. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he deserves it. I don't think he deserves shit. I honestly don't think Miguel Cotto deserves to fight for the damn vacant title. But it is what it is. It already happened and he has the title. But Kell Brook, man, hell to the no. But I wanted Lemieux to fight Billy Joe Saunders for real at 160. He is the number one contender for the WBO to fight Billy Joe Saunders, but that's at middleweight. That's at 160 pounds. And since Miguel Cotto is the WBO champ for 154 pounds, of course they will have to make some type of catch weight. But I'm not sure, but I think David didn't fight Billy Joe because of an injury, I believe. But I honestly think if he wasn't injured, Billy Joe probably wouldn't have took that fight. No bullshit. I don't think he was ready at all to fight David. I think David would crush his ass even right now, you know. But it is rumored that Golden Boy wants this fight to happen. And they want this fight to happen to set up a possible David Lemieux versus Canelo Alvarez fight. And I don't see how it can't work. I mean, it's a pretty good idea, honestly, because if they do fight, if David Lemieux fights Miguel Cotto, I actually got Cotto losing that belt. Cotto's going to lose that belt to David, if you ask me. If the title's on the line in December, he's going to lose. And if that does happen, I see Golden Boy setting up Canelo to fight David Lemieux, and that is a fight that I would love to see. I would love to see Lemieux fight Canelo. And, I mean, I don't think that Cotto and David Lemieux will be a bad fight, actually. But the specs on them goes as follows. Miguel Cotto has 41 wins and 5 losses, 33 KOs. His knockout percentage is 72%. He is the WBO champion. And he's 36 years old, 5'7", with a 67-inch reach. Now, David Lemieux has 38 wins, 3 losses, 33 knockouts, 80% knockout rating. He's 28, 5'9.5", and a 70-inch reach. The only upper hand, if you ask me, that Cotto has is the fact that he's a vet. He's fought for a lot more rounds than David. And he moves around the ring a lot more than David. But other than that, I mean, David is a much bigger. He's naturally bigger, of course. He's the bigger guy. Of course, he fights at 160, and Cotto fights at 154. I mean, it's easy to figure that out, you know. But I mean, the power that that David has, I see. I mean, he got the upper hand when it comes to the power. He got the upper hand when it comes to the height, when it comes to the reach, and he's younger. by 8 years. I just think that, he might end up knocking Cotto on his ass. I mean, that's not an easy thing to do, but he probably knocked Cotto ass out, honestly. I don't see, if even if they do make a catch weight, or if he goes all the way down to 154, I really don't see that happening. But I see the catch weight probably being at 156 or something like that. If that does happen, I don't see the weight drain being so significant that David is going to lose some of his power. I don't see that happening. And even though Cotto is a very tough guy and he has a very good chin, I see David, going to work on him. But it's only going to work. It's only going to happen if David can be physical with Cotto. He cannot let him move around the ring that much. He got to cut off the ring, because that's mostly what Cotto was doing in his last fight. He was moving around, picking his shots, and he won a 12-round decision very easily. So he needs to stop that from happening. And Cotto likes to create space. Like, when you get inside, he likes to push off. He likes to create space and do what he wants to do. He wants to fight his fight. I mean, it's very understandable, but David cannot let that happen. But if he can stop, Canelo from pushing him away or holding him when he come on the inside, then I could see, I could see David landing some very clear shots. And if he lands some clear shots on the inside on Cotto, then it's going to be a long night for him. And I honestly don't see this fight going 12 rounds. If this fight happens, I don't see it going 12 rounds. I don't. I see David knocking him out, or just stopping him altogether. But let me know if you guys would like to see this fight or not. I know I would. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.